Hey,
Hey, say hey. How's everybody?
Yes, I
awesome.
love
How are you
it.
all? It seems like it's been forever.
Forever, forever, forever,
What's
ever.
happening, good people? What's happening? What's going on, good people?
Hiya.
Happy Friday.
What it do?
It's
What it
good.
do?
Happy Friday.
Yes,
Friday.
Friday.
yes.
It's
Friday.
Friday. It's Friday.
It's a
It's the end of the
Friday.
week.
It's a Friday. It's the end of the week and
It's
the
the
last
end of the
day.
week and the last day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
happy.
also welcome to Black History Month.
Proud
Whoop,
to the
Happy
people.
whoop.
So soon. Black
Let's
Proud
put
to
History
the
it in.
Month.
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, Black
You
History,
know,
365 days.
thank you. Thank you.
That's
yeah.
I like
right.
it.
That's
I do like
right.
it.
You better know it.
I can't stand Black History Month.
We know, Latif. We know. We know.
Well, as my cousin would say, Morgan Freeman. I don't need
But
to say
Latif,
anything else.
tell us why you hate Black History Month.
I don't like Black History Month. Number one, because um, I'm not black just 1 month out of the year, and then I transform into something else the other 11 months of the year. Number two, they gave us the smallest, shortest month here as well to try and condense all of the accomplishments that we have done in this country. If you condense it, just what we did in Miami alone, it would not fill up 28 days.
Well, I'm gonna say something as Dwight would always tell me when I go on my, little rants. Like, are you really surprised?
That does
And then
sound
I'm
like
also going to ask this. So,
Are we surprised?
with Father's Day only being one day, does that mean you're not a father 364 days? Or how does that work?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Father should be celebrated every day.
that's true. I agree.
Yes, but you're not begrudging Father's Day.
I am.
So I'm not begrudging Father's Day due to the fact that being a father is not a constant, systemic, downtrodden portion.
What fathers you talking about, T?
I don't know about that.
What
Latif.
fathers you talking about?
Hold on. I said fatherhood as a whole. Now, black fatherhood is one that is being downtrodden or what have you, along with Black History Month and being black as well. But fatherhood on a whole tends to be more so celebrated than other things than being black.
And you don't think Black History Month is big? I mean, the Heat, they're having a Black History celebration. I mean,
So,
I'm talking about non-Black people celebrating our culture.
so, so, yes, I do believe that it is getting better. But why do we have to wait till February to celebrate it? Why don't y'all celebrate it in September? Why don't the Heat do it at opening night? Why don't they do it in November? Why don't they do it? Why don't the Marlins do it when whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel that because it's a consistent thing of being Black 365, celebrate it.
It's just sounding like you would not be happy with anything.
Oh no, I'm happy.
No, you know what though? I mean, here's the thing. I think we
because they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't.
No, but that's exactly what it is. We walk a fine line because here's the thing: if you do it, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. It's still not enough. We're not celebrated enough. Period. Right?
We're not celebrated.
But then the thing: if you don't do it, guess what? It still ain't enough.
And then on top of that, when you get topics of this new DEI thing that's challenging my skills as a Black aviator, that comes to the forefront. So everybody's concentrating on that versus the accomplishment that have been done.
Anyways, Latif, you know DEI is a smoke screen.
That's the whole point.
Well, for those of you who may just be joining us for the first time, This is a group of friends. We started in COVID because we couldn't get together, and this is us still doing exactly what we've been doing for decades, just pushing back on issues, and we pull up topics that have happened during the last time, since the last time that we got together, and leave it to Captain Hampton's finest to take a mere celebration for Black History Month and take us down a rabbit hole of despair.
Well, here's the other thing too that's new about this year. We see and we know at least Kendrick came out the basement one time. He came out the basement at least one time because there's an addition to the show. We know that, so we do know.
But that was where I was getting ready to go.
Does that mean that we won't have a winter longer because we have the Kendrick site?
That's
Right.
So saying in my despair moment and attitude, Kendrick, get back in the basement. Wow.
You know what? After you was mad today, we gonna let you go ahead on and be mad.
Right. Now, here's another thing that's new.
I ain't even mad.
Avis is not on the road. Avis is actually in somewhere, and she's not on the road.
God, I forgot about that. Ain't no track meet today.
Not yet, but it's coming up. See you out there on those track streets.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say was, in kicking off Black History Month, it's also the month of Aquarius, and we're kicking off our month-long birthdays tonight at Alvin Ailey. At Alvin Ailey. Let's celebrate.
We will be on our way as soon as we finish.
I get one day, you get one day, okay? If I get one day, you only get one day.
Go, little sis. It's birthday. Go, little sis. It's birthday. Go, little sis. What's that birthday,
Al, you know I'm
Look,
not.
now, look at your daughter looking at you.
Why she got a
Is it bad parenting?
like
Exactly. Why she got her daughter in her hand?
like a mechanical
That's
bull.
right, because my
Exactly.
daughter gonna know how to turn up too.
That's right.
But this is
That's
the
right.
thing. She's about to
That's
finish
right,
in the
that's
room. You know what's up?
I have
Okay.
already,
She knows
I've
what's
already
up.
started training her.
She
I was
knows
like,
what's
left
up.
cheek, right cheek, do it to the beat. There we go.
No, ain't no damn right cheek, left cheek,
No,
do it to the beat.
No.
Kendrick,
Ain't
listen,
none of that.
you got a hall pass.
Okay.
You got a hall pass, okay? You better pray Latif
How
don't
did
get
Alvin? How
Trying
we
to turn his nieces to a
right cheek, left cheek? Where this happened?
Again.
That's my two little-
right? Like,
Right. Bad transition. Bad transition.
my two
Want his-
little-
He want his own niece to be a little thought pocket.
No,
You know,
and please, hey,
Not a thought
so-
pocket.
when we finish the show, we can talk about that later because
None of
I'm
that.
gonna be the one. Yeah, okay,
None of
yeah,
that.
all right. Go ahead.
Latif, I need you to be.
I don't even know how to transition from that. I don't know how to transition from that. Just Bobby,
Who's
whatever you
producing
want to
today?
do.
Bobby.
Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross' son has turned down some D1 schools, and he is going to an HBCU. He's going to Bethune-Cookman University.
Nice.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. But
That's
but
what's up.
Jessica, did you see the oh, there you go. You already got it. Never mind. You already got it.
Who's that?
That's the baby mama. That's the baby mama.
That's his son?
That's whose
No,
baby mama?
that's Rick Ross.
Oh, that's
son.
the baby. I was like,
Yeah,
that
that's
looks
the
like a
baby
lady.
mama.
Oh, like Plies
That's
T.
Rick Ross' baby mama.
So that's the boy's son.
Listen,
I
Rick
mean-
done took her to get some tea.
That's the baby mama that's been going slippity slap off.
Yes. And that
That's
rant
the son-
was some
that's the
real.
son's
She
mother?
was saying something real though, but
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that
The son's mother.
This look off though.
Okay, I need y'all to tell me what I missed because I wasn't.
So what?
on
Yeah,
Facebook.
what was she
Yeah,
saying?
Jessica, are you gonna play it?
I haven't been able to talk because
Oh, okay.
people are excited about this. So let me lay the
So we have
groundwork.
to get back together.
Yay! As Latifah. So Tia Kemp, that was Tia Kemp. And she's Rick Ross's baby's mom. I don't know if that.
Mom. That's his son's
She is
mom.
the mother
Yeah.
of one of his kids.
Rick Ross's, yes.
That's good, Kendrick. That's
And
much
so she was just saying, you know, if you're getting ready to buy another Rolls Royce, you could take that $500,000 and donate it to Bethune. They need new beds. They need to upgrade their plumbing. They have a lot of things that they can do with that money, especially if you're the boss, you know, and you're out here selling all of these things. I think it would be a great idea and very honorable of you to go ahead and take money that you were getting ready to spend on buying another car when you have so many, and just put that back into the education for your son to better off an HBCU. Go ahead, Kendrick. Go ahead. Well, go ahead, Kendrick. Go ahead.
No, I mean you said it, but she ain't said it like that though. I thought you was gonna play the audio. That's what I thought you was gonna do. I thought you was gonna play the clip.
There's no way I can play that.
Oh, you're not gonna.
There's no way I can play that.
You trying to get us kicked? Kendrick, you trying to get us kicked off the air?
I mean,
So,
it's just.
So is she? Did he do something? Like, is he not contributing? Like, what brought this on? What made her so angry?
That is what she said in a previous video. She went in on him not being the father that he's portraying that he is.
Oh,
When I say she went in, she went in.
Oh wow.
You know the sad part about it is that why, like, we don't really need to know your business. No, and nobody would be
I
checking
agree,
for you
Roy.
had you just been quiet. Like, you put that stuff out there, and I'm not saying that she has every right to feel the way she feels, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. But the reality is you go right on air and put that stuff out there, and all of a sudden everybody's talking about your business. And what happens is you don't realize what people think about you after it's all said and done.
Facts.
I mean,
that's a lot.
if she had said it in the way as eloquently as Ms. Motkins presented it to us on the show, I believe that he would have no problem with doing so in his philanthropic efforts and endeavors to give to the. I think he would have done that. I mean, I don't get it.
But you have no idea how much she's had to go through. She's probably
all right, Latifah. We'll give it to you. We'll drink to philanthropy.
Here's the thing, Mokita, we don't know what she went through. We don't know what their relationship is.
Let me finish. Y'all didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Generally, when women have gone through so much, by the time they start popping off, this is not the first time she's been angry about this. This isn't the first time
big facts.
Right,
big facts.
that she's had a conversation with him about this. She's now at the last straw. That's when you start popping off like that. Whether it's on social media or in person.
It definitely was a pop off.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's a pop off, but we don't know. I think the thing, well, really what I'm saying is we don't know what their relationship and what the history was, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. We just don't know. So I can't speak on whether or not he mistreated her, she mistreated him.
Playing devil's advocate, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why she's a baby mama. Because of the pop offering and everything.
No. I think that's a little we reaching now.
We don't know. Playing the other side. That's all he's saying. I'm just saying
I understand, but you know,
I'm just playing the other side. Like that's why he was like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna cut it right here, and we're just gonna have this tie between.
No, because the problem I have with that is, you know, this more than likely before you start making babies and all that other stuff. So let's not do that.
that
Don't
he's
Nah,
guilty,
we not
he's
gonna do
wrong.
that.
I think the
not
mature
gonna do
thing to
that.
do is us not assume anything about the relationship. We don't know.
You're right. You're
We
right.
don't
We
know.
can leave it at that.
So
But let's not start
what
saying
we do know,
like
what we
this,
do
he
know,
like that.
is she
I was
mad.
doing
That's what we
giving.
know.
I agree with you, Mokita.
Yes,
We do know
yes.
that. We do know that.
Yes,
We do know that.
he mad. Hey, in the words of Dwight, big man.
Yes.
I got you,
That's
Dwight. I got
hilarious.
you. I'm gonna hold you down, Dwight.
But I just think when you do that, it doesn't sometimes as which is not necessarily fair, but when a black woman goes on air and she behaved the way she behaved, you don't leave that situation looking people giving you favor necessarily. And people looking at
sometimes
you like
just don't care. Sometimes you don't care.
right,
You
right.
don't
Well,
really
she's had
care
this-
how people look at you. You just don't care.
Listen,
That's
she
where
got
you
it
are.
from some people. The other baby mamas that's mad, they dapping her up in the comments. I'm sure of it.
Probably.
Because when these kind of things happen, and that's what we all do, whenever we see something online that we can relate to, we all high five. So there is a segment of people that's high fiving.
Look
Sure.
on both sides. The
Oh,
dude's
both
like,
sides. both sides.
you got out of that one, dude. And
Yep.
the girls are like,
both
see,
sides.
this is why. So
Yep.
yeah. And then the other situation that's going on, I'm not sure if you all heard about them. Can you put it up?
yes.
So there was a
Yes.
song, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I love it for the culture. I love it for the culture.
What happened?
What happened from the beginning and what's keeping it going?
Well, from what I understand, Nicki
Exactly.
Minaj is the one that's keeping it going. But what happened from the beginning, Kendrick? Can you tell us? Because I thought that it was that Meg put it out first, and then Nicki just won't let it go responding. But they're trying to say that Nicki is the one who started it. Is that true? Is that what you understood it to be?
From what I understand, yes. I from what I paying attention to hip hop, in my perspective, it seems like Nicki. It seemed like she wanted to be the only one on top as a female rapper, and it seemed like when all these other women start coming behind her and start to be good and as good as her, it seemed like it was a problem.
Well, wait a minute now. I think you kind of going outside of the situation. Did Nicki say something about Megan first?
Yes.
What did she
I
say?
can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was, but I can't remember.
You're not the only one who I've asked that, and
no, but here's the thing.
That she did, but what they don't like about it is that she can't let it go. However, like the man was saying yesterday on KJLH, you can't tell somebody how to react. You can't tell me how to react. If I want to keep talking about it every time I see you, Latif, if I want to talk about it every time I see you, then I'm gonna talk about it every time I see you. You can't tell me not to do that.
And
then
she
be
went for the
mad
girl's
when I-
mama.
No.
Went for the girl's mama. Talk about her dead mama.
Oh, in the song?
Well, she wanted to fight.
So I think what they need to do is you want to make this thing big and keep a little skin in the game. Have a celebrity boxing match.
I'm with you.
Walk away. You both can walk away. Listen.
I'm with
They
you.
could
I'm
both
with you,
walk
Roy.
away with millions of dollars.
No,
Oh my God.
you do.
Oh, it'd be great.
Do a collab single, and when you do that collab single, like one person does their side of the beat, the other person does their side, and then in the end, and from a year from now, you do a collab together, and that will generate millions for years on end.
But
That's what Meg did with Cardi B when they were trying to have
that'll be
millions.
millions they won't see. They work for a
They've
record
done
label.
it.
They
No,
won't
they
see it.
will see that. Because
No, but
Cardi
when they're trying to have a beef with Cardi B and Meg, they went ahead and did the collab and just squashed that. So Nicki's not going to be the second person to do a collaboration. She's not down
No,
with
And
it.
she's
I said
Nicki
no.
Minaj. She's
No,
Nicki
I said-
Minaj.
the first thing I said was to do your own disc first. Each one.
They already
And-
did.
and
I thought they did a diss, and none of us know what the diss was, but it's out there somewhere.
Celebrity.
Well, we
So
do-
what
we
happened
did.
was Nicki, I
Had a
mean,
big push.
Meg said something about her,
Husband.
made a reference to her husband,
Right.
being incarcerated.
Did she lie?
No. No,
No.
not
Yeah, she
being
married.
incarcerated, being a
About
pedophile.
being a pedophile.
Right. That's right. That's exactly what it was.
And then she came
And
for a mama. Right.
so of course Nicki took it to heart or what have you. But at the end of the day, to me, it's just not a good look. It's not a
No.
good look between
No,
the two
it-
of them. I mean,
No, I
I
agree.
just feel like it's a lot.
She was even married.
It's a lot. Yeah. Well, there's that. But it's just a lot being in that industry. And I feel like for the females, it's better for y'all to be, united than to be at each other's throats in an industry where everybody is at your throat just because you're a female already.
We need
So-
Queen
And
Latifah
I'm
to come back and talk about unity.
Yes.
UNITY.
UNITY.
No, listen. This beef,
Emo.
this quote beef is healthy for female rap.
They tried to talk to Trina about
Yes.
that, about
It's
it. And she
healthy.
was
It's
like, I
healthy
don't know
because
nothing
what it
about
does, it keeps eyeballs. It keeps eyeballs on female rappers. Like
It does.
name any other female rappers outside of them.
That's not healthy though.
A lot of
Glorilla.
No, but there's only a handful. There's only a handful that people are really checking for. So my point is that sometimes bad
Cardi.
bad news is good news. It's good for them. It's good
Well,
for
they
the
might
game.
be doing it on
really
purpose.
need to go and see
It's
that.
probably
That was where I was
a
getting ready to
female
go.
song.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
where I
probably
was
a
getting ready to
female
say. Yeah. That it was.
Don't get
it
me wrong,
was
any public light brings light to you, period. But I challenge everybody to go and see that Netflix deal on female MCs, current ones. I mean, it's quite riveting. That's just me.
Really?
And it talks about-
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
He said riveting. Okay, Miles.
Yes, he
Oh, wait.
did.
Really?
He did.
Hold on, you gonna make me drink. Hold on, let me toast it. Shout out to you, Miles.
Really?
Latifah.
You trying to
That boy
choke
done
me?
pulled out his Hamptonian dictionary today.
What's the
Not
name of the
Hamptonian
documentary?
Dictionary.
Hamptonian dictionary.
What's the name of the
Look, Latif from the non-HBCU guy.
Latif, what's
Have
the
you
name
all
of it?
seen the movie Origin?
I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I'll put it in the chat. I'm sorry.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it. I've heard about it. I have not seen it.
It was good.
Mm.
Exactly. My sentiments exactly.
I'm sorry, but that was funny.
Our shows is a good worker, boss. Yes, sir, boss.
You
And I
You
love
give me
you.
eats, you
Yes,
give
sir,
me
boss.
eats, you give me
You the
sleeps.
best.
Boss.
Get around here, Nate. Go on
I
now.
love you, boss. Boss.
I got a good master.
Y'all better not run. Master's a good man.
Lord knows I sing, I dance, I do whatever you want me to do,
Do
master.
whatever you want. That's what them hands apart mean. He said, Lord, gave me some good mains right here.
Man.
Mm.
And I
You
can't
should
let
put
them
that picture side by side with Samuel Jackson's from Django.
Mm.
It.
Perfect. You hit the nail on the head. Perfect. Okay.
I better not talk bad about him because that's a good mains.
Some people said that he did it so that he could become the vice presidential.
Absolutely, because he's a good mains. And I wants to be behind him.
But you know what?
But I just hope he come up off that 83 million first, though. Come up off it. Come up off that cash.
Not
Go on
going
and
to.
pay. Go on and pay the woman her money. Go on and pay her.
Going to. Listen,
That's the
Trump
only
don't pay
reason
his bills. He ain't paying no 83 million. First of all,
That's the only reason why she with him.
Latifi,
All
you
I know
stupid.
is we don't need it.
Oh my
We don't need none of that.
At all.
It's too late. Very good documentary. Oh,
You
excellent.
already saw it. Oh, I
It was
forgot
on-
you got time. You got time on your hands.
It was
Okay.
on. It was on Monday night.
Okay.
Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
It was on locally.
PBS.
Yes.
'Cause
PBS.
recall, everybody
Oh,
doesn't live in.
no. I'm sorry. It's on YouTube. It's
Right.
streaming
Oh,
on
okay.
YouTube.
It's streaming on
Okay,
YouTube
good.
right now. Very
Yeah.
good documentary.
Yeah. Climate
It talks
change.
about everything that I talk about to my youth group at the Omega Youth Program, and how the city of Miami was formed, and how the city of Miami was redlined, how it was segregated, and how all of a sudden the places that they were running from and put us in, they're running to
Mm-hmm.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Like literally, the Heights is what it was 90, 95% when we were growing up, Jessica. Now it's what, 60%?
I think he's being generous.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, being
That's that
generous.
gentrification.
Well, it's the gentrification, but it's also them realizing the value of what the property is. And then the same thing is in Liberty Square is even more valuable than the Heights due to its location.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's no different
Is
than
that
what do they do to
in Liberty
what's the place
Yeah.
down
Same
downtown?
thing in Coconut Grove.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's
You
the
say,
Coconut Grove. You can literally go down the street and pass one street, and it's like you're in a whole different.
In
Right.
a whole different
Liberty
area.
City.
But,
Yeah.
but the difference between the Grove
Liberty
and
Square
Liberty
is in Liberty
City,
City?
the difference between the
Okay.
Grove and Liberty City, and I'm gonna leave it at this. I don't want to kill it, but the elevation of Liberty City is the highest elevation in the city of Miami. Period. Which
Yeah.
is the reason why they're trying to get it back.
Yeah.
They push the Black community to the area, saying, "Yeah, let them go over there and be over there. Yeah, we're gonna be on the beach. We're gonna be on the South Beach, and we're gonna be in the Grove. We're gonna be in North Rain Beach and all this and that." Well, now the pumps can't pump out that water as fast as they can to keep the water from coming into your house. So now they're like,
During the king tide.
so now they're like, what's that? Is that? Yeah, let's go over there and get that. And now they're coming back.
And literally think that way too.
Now, that's the one place.
They think that way.
I don't live in Miami.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go
For
get that.
everybody that's watching, everybody else lives in Florida. I do not. But what I do know about Florida is don't go to Liberty City. That's the only thing that I know.
Exactly. And so now that narrative is changing now, Makita.
Well, that's good information because I absolutely know this still
I'm gonna
clear.
tell you this: as long as the Dolphins and Formula One and those things are near that stuff, all that stuff will change. All that's going to change.
It will change, but it's only going to change. It's not going to change for us. It's
going to change. Listen, we went to Formula One the first year, and I almost didn't even recognize the whole neighborhood. That's the crazy part, because the way they built it out is like you felt like you're in Europe.
Well, that was the Formula One, but they didn't go up in Miami Gardens. Miami Gardens is still holding on.
You give it time. Give it time.
I said it's holding on. I said a little bit. A little bit.
Give it time.
But again, that's incumbent upon the next generation of holding on to the value of what that property is. And the next generation is not understanding that.
Well, that's with the part they got to understand that they value it though.
And the people are coming to them.
It also turns. It's also when you get it, what can you do with it?
You do what they're gonna do with it. You do what they're gonna do with it.
Like
What
when
are
you
they
go in those
doing?
areas, I don't think they. Here's the thing:
What are
those
they doing
areas
with
are
it?
not valued. I don't think folks that
What are
live in
they
those areas
doing with
value.
it?
Yeah,
What are they doing with it, Latif?
nothing.
No, I said they need to do is what they should do is what they're going to do with it. Get it, rent it out, make it look good, and rent, hold on to it, and try and get more value, more properties from it, and do the same thing. The problem is though,
All I'm saying is that sounds good.
and that's
That
what I was, and that's
sounds
what I was
great.
too.
Mhm.
That's what I
That
was saying.
sounds great.
You
Because the
didn't.
reality of it is,
I know. The reality of it is that a lot of kids, the second generation, when they get into the house and they want to rent it out, they realize the overwhelming task that it comes to doing so.
I'm gonna say this, T.
it's a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
say
work.
this.
It's a
No,
lot
but I'm
of
gonna say
work.
this to you too, Latif. Here's the thing. A lot of times when you live in those areas, they don't even see the task. So psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, you can't see no way out. This is the way we've been living our whole lives, and it's bad. So you don't even see the value because there's no value in it for them. So you're just
But
living your
that's not
life
what I'm
every single
talking
day,
about.
right?
I'm talking about like we have multiple properties. You're not doing nothing with the other properties. It's just sitting there. Why?
Right.
Because we don't have the bandwidth to do more.
Mhm.
What's gonna happen? I'm not gonna sleep.
and that entails the problem with this current with our generation, like, because we got so enthralled in our careers, and so that
I
when
know.
I know that's right, baby.
our parents begin to transition,
Yes.
we inherit the properties and stuff like that, and we say, oh, well, I'll just rent it out. But then when you go in and start cleaning it out, man, you find a bird's nest in the ceiling. You find the pipes are messed up. You find this. You find that. So in order to even begin to rent it out, it becomes an $80,000 undertaking in order to.
Mhm.
But I do encourage those people to go ahead and take that undertaking and do it if you can, because
Yeah, if you
nine
can.
times out of 10, the house is paid off. Well, do a HELOC. Do a HELOC. Get that done. Once you get somebody in there, everybody know the rent down in South Florida is like ridiculous, and be ridiculous with it. If they want to move in, yeah,
That's
come and
true.
move
That's
in.
true. That's true.
Come and move in, and I'm gonna charge you $4,500 a month, and then that HELOC gonna get paid off in 10 months.
$4,500 a month in goose.
Right.
That's
Please.
Right.
In
But-
goose.
But so what I'm saying is, yeah, but anything worth having, it's not going to be an easy road. Anything
No.
worth having, it ain't going to be easy.
No,
and so
no.
the value
Evan,
of it,
you need to be looking at your brother right now, rolling your eyes at all of this foolishness he's talking about right now.
No, I think there's a lot of truth to what
Stephanie
Latif is
knows
saying.
because we
There's a lot
already
of
talked
truth.
about it.
No, there's a lot of
Stephanie
truth to
knows.
what he's saying, but it takes time and money. And I think that's the way, those things change. And if you're
Man,
not
we
coming
don't
to
do
the
it.
table with time and money, it's not going to happen.
We don't put in time, and we're working on getting the money. But what we do have is the resilience. I mean, hell, the
Not gonna get
crap
us
that we done
nowhere.
came from before, we can keep it moving again. Look, man, don't make me go to my man. Look.
What's the
That
next story?
ideology, that ideology, trash.
He's so crazy.
No, but
my
he's telling the truth. I agree with you, Latif, but it's just when you don't have, like, even for us who's doing better than the average bear, even when you have those resources.
I mean,
so imagine us as resources and can't move some of the stuff that we have. Now you're talking about a whole different demographic who don't even have access to resources.
Exactly.
So,
but that's the reason why we pull it together. I'm sorry. The fix is in. The
commercials in the halftime show. That's it.
fix is in.
like, they weren't gonna let Lamar Jackson be in that Super Bowl.
Vegas made the call.
Come on, man. you cannot have Detroit fans and Baltimore fans in Vegas?
Why not? Let them all turn up.
Because
I miss
They
Detroit.
going anyway.
because if they did, that would have been Freaknik 2024.
Man, that would have been free
Listen.
2070 and beyond.
And Vegas would have made a whole lot of
They
money.
made a whole lot of
I
money.
got a whole lot of money.
Hey boy, y'all would have
No.
seen Gators for days.
I'm trying to tell you, all the pimps would have came out in Vegas. All the
Them
Detroit
OGs
players.
and them 78 Cadillacs would have came out of nowhere. Boy.
But the ones that want to go, the ones that want to
I'm
go
talking
will go
about-
anyway.
Listen, I
Right,
think they would have let
right.
Big Meech out just to go to that.
Okay.
They'd have let Big
Let him
Meech
out.
out.
Let Meech go to the
Let
Super
Meech
Bowl.
out. Let Meech go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah. So next topic. So, anyways, as we were saying, next.
But nah,
Just
but
the eyes
they
got
was-
big when
they
I
was
said
like-
that. Big Meech.
Ursher.
Ursher.
Ursher Raymond.
Ursher.
Hey, so
And you
Jessica.
heard all of that.
Finally get to see the Vegas show.
Jessica, you got to
Right.
get ready because supposedly he's supposed to release the concert dates.
Right. It's supposed to be right after halftime.
Right. So you please have your.
Yeah.
I will have my ducats for that. So
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Hey,
who's going
listen,
on tour?
my wife.
If
Here's the
somebody
thing.
didn't take me to Vegas. I won't name any names, but somebody ain't take
Here's
me
the
to Vegas.
thing, but are we gonna
ain't
go
take you
here in
'cause you wanted to
Miami
take the
or are we
baby.
gonna go somewhere else? Like, are we gonna go to Atlanta to see him, or are we gonna
Listen,
go to?
I'm down for it. All of these
You
shenanigans.
don't need to see no
all of
Usher
these
when I'm doing. They
shenanigans,
call
I am
me
here for it.
ROYM.
Every last one of them, Jessica. I can book the plane tickets. You can
me tell me
book the
what you wanna
concert
do.
tickets. However you want to do it. I'm down for it all.
I think
Hey,
we
so
just need
look,
to get our
Atlanta,
group
Let
chat.
me know. 'Cause
Our
I'll
group
wait
chat
till
going.
y'all come.
Hey, so look, so
Yeah.
y'all know the history of the halftime shows, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead
yes,
and tell us
Latif.
the
Yes,
history.
Latif.
Go
Yes.
ahead and tell
No.
us
Yes,
the
Latif.
What
Yes.
history?
No. It's some old real stuff too.
So
So within Living Color, go ahead, carry on.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
In living
Tell the
color.
story.
They went
so,
and bought.
so the halftime show
Fox
started
and
with
Living Color.
I mean, because halftime was basically BS. And so
Commercials,
the
more commercials.
90s and Living Color was like, so look, we're gonna put on a concert at halftime. Y'all tune in to us
Super Bowl
during
party.
the halftime, and then y'all go back to the game. And they did that for like 3 years in a row. And then the NFL kept noticing their ratings would go down because even after the halftime show,
No, wait.
People be
The
like,
NFL didn't notice that. Somebody pointed it out to the NFL.
right, they
They
pointed out
didn't
to them,
notice that. They pointed it
but
out to
people-
them.
but people were like, well, shoot, ain't no need going back to the game because ain't my team there. I mean, the only cities that really tuned in were the cities that were there. And so therefore, the halftime show was invented. NFL, somebody pointed out, like you said, and they were like, hold on. Yeah, we need to captivate this and get this going and bring it back, bring the people back. Henceforth, why they started letting a plethora of African American artists onto their halftime venue and keep it
Pepsi
going.
started it.
Yeah.
And so, also with that,
You gotta catch his breath.
was your man Fox, who had Fox.
Wait a
House.
minute now, Roy. Wait a minute.
No, Latif, he had a long scene. He had to catch his breath just to catch up to say what he needed to say. You see, he wiped his face.
Nah, come on, educate the people, T. Educate the people.
Come on, T. Talk your talk, T. Talk your talk.
Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all good.
But who is Fox? I don't know what that is.
The network.
Fox Sports
No,
Network.
Murdoch, the same dude who has Tubi.
Yeah.
He's doing he's doing the same
Yeah.
blueprint with Tubi. He's doing the same blueprint with Tubi, and he's
Mhm.
going to eventually do the same thing like he did with Fox.
Yeah. He
Well,
the one
remember
that
we
killed
talked
that
about
Living
that.
Color.
Yeah, we talked about Fox a long time ago.
So what
Yeah,
he's
that
doing,
was- What they
Go
did
ahead.
with the CJ too.
right.
Well, here's
so,
the thing. It's one thing for him to do what he's doing, but it's another thing for black eyeballs to go to that, and that's really what it is.
Yep.
But I mean, but he has all the black shows. Like, look at Tubi. Like
Of
everything
course.
that we want to see is on there.
Yeah.
I don't watch Tubi. That junk is trash.
Them low budget movies.
It's terrible.
But somebody gotta be watching it though.
No, their numbers are out the roof.
It's horrible.
They
It's
are, but it's
horrible.
terrible, Jessica.
It is really bad. It's like if I was to film a movie with my iPhone. Like,
And not
it's
just
really-
that, Jessica,
But-
somebody gets shot in the head, they fall 20 seconds later.
But here's the
And
But
then-
guess what?
and then
Here's the
die.
thing. You see how Ebony's laughing? There's people that want to watch that.
that want to
Yeah,
watch
man.
that
And
stuff.
they watch it.
That's
They
the
get shot in the
laugh
head. They
They laugh
run
at
and
it.
they get shot in
They're
the
the
head.
same
Jessica.
people
They
that watch
fall 20
Judge
seconds
Judy
later.
during the day. They're the same people that watch Maury Povich. You are the father during that
Right.
time.
And think about it. And
We
think
had-
Now, wait
about
a
it.
minute, Maury, that was the jump. That was the
Hold
jump.
on. But
We
think
had
about it.
main
Don't forget about
street now.
my boy Jerry too.
Jerry Springer.
Right. And think about it. Medea, Tyler Perry. Didn't nobody watch that crap until they got popular. What have you? Didn't nobody watch that?
But here's the thing.
Well,
Here's
you
what
know
here's
that
what it all
Tubi
says.
had mainstream movies on there, right?
What are you
Exactly.
about?
Exactly. They do. But what they do
So,
is
I
what
do
Tubi's
not
done
understand.
and what Tyler Perry has done is they drive culture.
Right. But the problem, but the difference is
I'm not sure if I'm
Perry.
following what y'all saying.
I'm not
I don't
either
know.
because there are a
Tyler
lot
Perry.
of
You got to go watch Roland Martin. He's
Go,
he
okay,
break
wait,
it down.
go back. So before Tubi, like if you remember when Living Color was on, Fox became like the station where you would
all the
watch
black people watch.
black
Well, the black
shows.
people watch it.
So if everyone is going over there to drive dollars to Fox or watch Fox, he's duplicating that whole process on Tubi. Like, okay, y'all did it here, made some
Oh
money here.
no, I'm not saying I don't
Okay.
understand. I'm not. I got that. I
Oh.
got that. That actually was
That
something that I
acting
brought up. No, I don't know what y'all talking about Tyler Perry.
Oh,
Culture.
No, what I was
Undecided.
saying,
look it up.
what I was saying about Tyler Perry was that in the beginning it targeted a certain type of audience, and it targeted just a certain type of people and audience. Like in the beginning, I didn't watch it, or when it came to town, I was like,
Oh,
why-
you're saying that he expanded his target base.
right, yeah. But initially, it was very narrow, and it was just
But he's still doing
I think
that.
his target base is still the same, but what it does is
but it
Murdoch
expanded.
and Tyler Perry they target black people. And what
He should
what happens
target
is-
black people.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is
I don't
that's
think that
what's
Murdoch
driving
and
the
Tyler
dollars.
Perry I don't think
Driving
that
the
Tyler
dollars.
Perry should be in the conversation with this Murdoch fella. I think
Yeah,
it's two
I'm-
different things.
I'm with you, and I'm
He's-
definitely not
Only-
watching.
it's
I'm
only
saying
for
from
the
a cultural
targeting
perspective.
a certain audience. That's all
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that those two dudes are one and the same at all.
Right.
Clearly, Murdoch is not on Tyler Perry's level culturally and in the community at all. Because all he
And
wants,
not financially.
all he wants to do is just exploit. Now, Tyler Perry may exploit, but he's in the community and he gives back 100%.
I don't think he's exploiting. He's creating
Yeah,
Black content. He creates black content.
black content that he understands.
absolutely. I'm not knocking it.
Well,
At
you
all.
brought him up though.
I
Okay.
brought him up for the sake of targeting.
Who his
A
audience is, man. Whose
Like
audience
how
is.
Louis Vuitton targets the upper class.
Yeah.
Well, I think where you're getting caught up
Everybody
in is
for
the
Louis
word
Vuitton,
target.
huh?
So or intention. Murdoch has different intention than Tyler Perry.
Big time.
Exactly. That's why I ain't
Yeah.
watching Tubi. I
You
ain't
would-
watching
you would
nothing where
call
somebody
him a
gets shot and the
cultural-
director got to tell them to fall. I ain't watching that.
Yeah.
You know what
Okay.
Tubi is. You know you watch Tubi, Kendrick.
Bobby!
I
So
ain't watching that.
as soon as you get to the
He get
basement,
shot.
first thing you turn on
He
is
forgot to
Tubi.
fall. Oh, fall. Okay.
Rest in peace, Dexter.
That's
Yeah.
the
I
key.
never realized how much he looked like his daddy.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. That's
Yeah.
his twin for real, for real.
Yeah.
Wow. He looked
No.
just like his daddy.
I didn't know he was ill.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
And maybe he didn't want
I'm
anybody
with
to know.
He probably kept it to himself.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That his
Was he still
passing.
in LA? I know
Huh?
he was in LA for a long time doing
Oh,
the
he
acting,
was.
wanting to do the acting thing. I just wondered
Oh.
if he was still there in the past.
I don't know.
Acting.
But I did. It was very cute. It was interesting to me how when he passed, it was right after they were saying that MLK was at the game.
Oh, that guy that looked just like him.
Oh,
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. And that guy did look like him too.
He
mhm.
did.
Brother Martin.
Wasn't he with a pilgrim?
Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, he was.
That was your takeaway.
Oh, dog.
You already know. You already know.
Ebony. Oprah
Oh.
just celebrated her birthday too, girl.
I know. Aquarius season
Oprah
is just so lit.
Oprah is 70 years
The big
old.
7-0.
70,
She's
God,
so
dog.
Hey,
Oprah.
Ebony.
what she did? Did anybody say what she did for her birthday?
Hey,
she ran on the
Taraji.
beach. She went on the beach. She was running on the beach.
Okay.
I think
Did
she.
you
I
all
think
see
she.
the flowers
I think
that
she cashed out Taraji.
Did you see the flowers that she sent Niecy Nash? They were beautiful.
Yes.
What color were they? Were they purple?
Nope, they were like a orangish color. And then
Oh.
inside of the flowers, there were bottles of champagne. I can't remember what brand.
Wow.
And it was the bouquet of flowers were so big, it took 4
Like-
men to carry it.
One of those big
And
ones.
they were
Yeah.
straining. They were
Yes,
straining.
Dom Perignon
I'm about to
45.
look that up.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. She sent what's the young lady's
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta,
Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary.
yes, she sent her
Abbott's.
a bouquet of roses as well that was extremely big. They were white.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man,
have to
shout
look
out,
that up.
man. Shout out
What a dry clap, Roy.
Pioneer. Shout out Pioneer.
If you know where the picture is,
Give them the flowers. Even if they're heavy, give them the flowers.
Go, Oprah. Ooh.
I don't see the picture. Send me the picture so I can see. I want to see what this champagne was.
All right.
It was a
All
bottle of
right,
weed.
listen. It breaks my heart to do this. Yeah, do that story. So they were trying to say that Taylor Swift was bringing more wealth, I guess it is, to the Super Bowl because she's gonna be there. Isn't that
No,
what they
it wasn't the
said?
Super Bowl.
NFL?
No, it wasn't. It was to the NFL. It was
The
to the
NFL?
NFL. So Shannon and Ocho had a conversation about Taylor Swift and her numbers and how it's driving the numbers to the NFL. And so they were like, we have never seen anything like that. And so Ocho was like, well, I think the thing, somebody who maybe have the same type of numbers is Beyonce. And it was like, nah. Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie because there's a certain demographic that she's also getting. So, folks are, like it's the Beehive and it's Beyonce and that ain't, how can you compare? But he's looking strictly numbers.
But I think in the case of this numbers, okay, you have Taylor Swift and you have women coming in. All the wives look just like Taylor, like blonde, blue eyes, all that. And I think in this case, part of it is that, there's a love story there. So people are coming in following the other day. If Beyonce came to the game every week and she was not with Jay-Z, it might be a following there. Probably not as strong, but I think it'd be a following there. I think so.
Yeah, but and here's the thing: you're also
I
coming
agree.
there to see Travis Kelce, right? So there's a whole nother. First, it was like, are they together? Is this for real?
Yeah, people being
Now
honest.
yeah. And here's the thing: you got them teeny boppers too. Now they watching it, but they're not necessarily watching the football game. They want to see Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
The little kids pick up the extra that are
I agree with you, Roy. I agree. The whole thing with her and Travis Kelce is what's making the numbers. Like if Beyonce showed up, okay, she showed up, but she not dating one of the athletes that's playing. Everybody's intrigued on that. Not just it's just Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
if she just show up to a game, okay, it's Taylor Swift, but she's dating one of the athletes that's on the field. Yeah.
You said they're rooting for a love story.
Yeah, that's the story they're selling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're not only rooting for a love story, you rooting for a love story of a white guy who never dated white women.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
a whole
So
other
that's the
controversy.
part that has
What
me
if
a
they
little
just have an
confused.
agreement in real life?
That's the part that has me a
If
little
I'd have said it,
I
if I'd have
should
said it, y'all would have been all on me
Your
about it.
plan.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't.
I was just waiting for the opportunity because that part has me a little confused.
See,
They
but y'all
not dating
I'm
real
like,
life.
how do you go from that to
My
that?
boy said it's cool. All right, I got y'all.
No,
Who did he date
My
before?
extensions are in the right place, Latif.
your girlfriend need to look like everybody else's.
Who did he
Exactly.
date before Taylor Swift?
He had a black girlfriend.
She was
Yeah,
black.
and here's the thing: she came out and was saying all these other things about him. He did this. He did.
Yeah.
That was news right from the beginning.
Yeah, he was a narcissist and all controlling and all type of stuff.
Oh, so
But they
she
shut that
wasn't
down real
she
fast,
wasn't
right?
famous.
You know, but
Did
that was,
damage and image control.
that was historic.
Well,
It was just like Russell Wilson's historic move. Like that was the first time in Black history where a black player was dating a white woman, he divorced her and married a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And that was historic. He went with Sierra. So this is historic because a white dude has, got rid of a black woman and went with his own race.
This show has been extremely interesting.
Right.
Thank you, Kasaya. Thank you, Kasaya. See what I'm saying? My niece even backed me up on that. You know what I'm saying?
no,
I don't know.
no.
What's all that
Every time you say something, I think she interrupts you, Latif.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said, "That's right, That's right, That's right."
No, he said he was a narcissist and he was controlling and everything.
But that
He
ain't
had
gonna work.
to,
Listen, you see how
Yeah,
quickly
I'll
that
leave that
story
right
died,
there.
though? See how quickly that story died?
That's it. Image control.
Oh, it
is
did.
like that. This
It
ain't
did.
what
What?
it
It
is.
died quickly, but you're gonna let the Rick Ross story run.
Oh, it's gonna run.
Of course.
Mm-mm.
Trash.
Hey, Roy, you see, what you call it? Got that love story going on in college football. The
Who?
interracial coach Steve Sarkisian for Texas
Oh.
with the
He ain't
young
got
pretty
that
lady.
kind of flavor. He ain't got that kind of flavor as Travis, so
No,
ain't nobody.
that's his
really-
wife.
Oh no, he don't. He
20
don't. He
years.
don't. He don't.
They've been together for like
He got that
18
kind of
years. Like
swag.
that, so no.
He been on for 18 years.
That's what I believe.
18 years. 18 years. What
Jesus,
Kanye say?
like,
Years
she ain't
younger
nothing
than my
like
mama.
40.
What?
Found out in what
It ain't
years?
his.
No, Avis. I don't. No.
Oh, I thought
It
y'all
can't be
like
18
Kanye.
years.
They're not
No,
dating.
no.
That's
I
his
thought
wife.
y'all didn't like Kanye.
No.
They've
But
been together
they
for 4
weren't even
years.
dating for that long because he got a divorce like a few years
Yes,
ago.
you're right. You're right.
Okay, so
Kendrick.
let's just say they've
He,
been
he was with a, yeah. He was with
married now?
another.
They're not
Yeah,
It
married.
they
ain't been
married
18
now.
years.
Yeah, they
Avis.
married.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
if it
Ain't
hasn't been
been.
18 years, they're married now, right?
Yes.
Nobody cares. If they're dating, maybe there's a story there. Nobody cares. They're married.
I got you.
But nobody's really checking for him and his wife either, though.
No one's
That's
checking.
true.
No one
Nobody's checking.
cares. They're married
Because they're married.
because they're married. See, the Taylor Kelsey thing is like, oh, Kelsey's a good looking guy. Taylor's a good looking girl. Whatever. Can they date? Can they get married? Is that whole interest
Well,
of
there's layers on that one.
It's
There's
real,
layers
like,
on top of
real.
layers on that one.
that's it? It's legit. Now, if they mess around and got married during the summer, no one's gonna care next season. Not as
That's
much.
true.
I don't know, Avis.
I don't think so.
I don't know. They kind of built it up.
Because you gotta go back and go to Mahomes and his wife. They gotta be important again, being relevant again. So
Well, I think that Mahomes and his wife's stories died. His brother killed that storyline.
Well, yeah, like what was said? Like I heard them boys on the pivot say his brother
His
weird.
brother-
So I was
took
trying.
the
I
whole
didn't know what
storyline.
happened. Tell us, Roy.
With
Tell
his
us
brother.
quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, his brother
didn't
would go
hear.
to the games and be acting up, throwing beer on people, talking crazy, expose
Oh,
himself.
Lord.
Yeah, like he killed that whole story.
Lord.
Yeah,
But his daddy does the same thing. But his
daddy ain't doing it at the games, Lateef.
No, his daddy. Hold on,
That's the difference.
Hold on. His daddy is just like your drunk uncle at the family reunion.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
But the daddy ain't doing it at the
That's what he
games, Lateef. That's the difference. The son,
This
the brothers
show
at
has
the
gone
games
off
on the
the
front
rails.
row.
So his daddy is at the games doing that. That's why they'll never interview him. And if they do,
They always interview him. It'd be after the
They
game.
interview him, but they don't.
interview.
But his daddy's
You
not
know
doing that stuff in public and
Ask
getting
him one
arrested at the
question.
games.
that's one question, and they move on. They be like, "How'd you like the game?" "Oh man, I thank you," and then they move on.
Oh, of course, because they don't. Here's the thing.
I
No.
done
Like,
seen- they be asking him what he's smoking on. He be like, "Boy, we smoking on this that Lamar Jackson right here." Nah, they talk to that man for a little
Lord.
minute. They do. They
What?
talk to him for a little
Oh
minute.
my gosh.
But
This
you know,
show-
so if you know, Ebony, you know, like the drill music, you know, in the drill music, when they kill somebody, they say we smoking that. We killed Tukey, we smoking on Tukey. So basically, he using the same concept. Not at all. I'm from the mean streets of Colonial.
At 70
Yeah.
years old, like
Yeah.
man, brother, what you doing?
I agree.
Get him, Ebony. Get him.
What you
All
get
right.
me for?
Bro, you
I'm
let the
telling
boy
you
out
what
the
the man's
basement one
saying.
time. Now he gang. Out of the basement. Now he gang.
I never said that.
He's
I'm
definitely not gang gang.
I'm telling you what
No.
my own
Listen to
dad
me.
be talking about.
No,
Educated black
There-
people on here
there
don't
no-
know nothing about no gang.
right.
Exact.
We
Tell
don't,
him. Tell
we
him.
don't gang
Makita.
gang over here. Sorry.
I'm giving you the information. Pat Mahomes dad was saying. My dog, hey, when they beat the Bills, he said he was smoking on Josh Allen. So they
This
beat
what happened
Baltimore.
when
Now
we
he's
let you
smoking
know
on
the
Lamar
man.
Jackson.
70 years old. You are 68 years old talking about some gang. Well, what you gonna do on some? What you? Go ahead, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Thank you.
Regina
Yes,
Bell.
sir. Yes, sir.
Saturday next week it goes down at Losner Park in Homestead. Come out for a free time. Regina Bell, Surface. All I can hear is him playing that flute. Only you can make happy. Don't you look like Charlie Wilson?
Yeah,
He does.
I thought
Kendrick
it
and
was.
Ebony, don't y'all get there and start making no more cheering, okay?
I never.
No,
we
ma'am.
won't.
That will not happen. That will not happen.
Find someone like you.
No, the boy didn't came out the
Listen,
basement at
that's
least
that
one
kind of
time
music,
during the
Bob.
pandemic.
That kind of music gets you in
Wow.
trouble.
They can't take one time in the pandemic.
No, ma'am.
Baby.
I will
One
not be
time
in any
during
kind of
the
trouble. I
pandemic.
don't care what kind of music is
No,
playing.
one shot.
Y'all can take
I
it
know
to
that's
R.
right.
Kelly 12 play. No, ma'am. Ain't nothing.
Never had
Not even
Oh.
Tori. Not even Tori. Ebony, no.
You mean Trey? No,
Trey.
no.
Listen, maybe
Neighbors
Jodeci.
know my name, all that stuff. It don't
Maybe
matter.
Jodeci.
No.
Kendrick, you came out the basement talking about maybe they say you don't buy no drink.
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach. I just do what comes natural.